Hello everybody and welcome to something slightly different for this channel. Today I am in X-Plane. Now first things first, a lot of people don't like X-Plane. A lot of people moan about its UI, and yes, its UI is bad. Once you get used to it, it's okay. And for multiple reasons people don't really like it compared to FSX and P3D. I am not one of these people. I have recently given X-Plane a go, and I've also recently got this plane, the IXEG 737 Classic. And once you get to know X-Plane, and once you get a decent aircraft like this one, it really starts to show itself in good light. So I've decided to do a video in it. And now I'm not sure how people are going to take this. I'm going to risk it anyway, because I really do think there is a lot of potential in X-Plane, as I'm sure you'll see later. So yes, if you don't like X-Plane, you don't like the video, please do tell me in the comments. Don't just leave a dislike. I mean, you can do that, but actually say why. If it's just for the fact you don't like X-Plane, full stop, then tell me why you don't like it. So yes, little rant over there. So we're in the IXEG 737. We're in the British Airways livery, and we shall be flying flight Pushback 2540 Gatwick to Rome today. Flight time of 2 hours and 1 minute. They don't actually have any 737 Classics anymore, but they used to about a year ago, and I know that because I went on one. So I thought I'd take it anyway. So yes, we should be cruising at flight level 310, taking just under 10 tons of fuel. And yeah, so this scenery, you can see here, this is freeware. One benefit of X-Plane is you get a lot of scenery that's freeware on the X-Plane forums. And the one in Rome is also freeware, and I think you'll agree this looks pretty nice. I'm not sure why there's 3 towers, but oh well. And as I said, we've got freeware scenery in Rome, which is also quite nice, so you'll see that when we arrive. I've set most of the aircraft up. I can actually let me just turn the volume up a bit now because it was quite loud outside. There we go. I've set most of the aircraft up, with the arrival, well, the route and everything. We've got auto rake set to RTO. Flight directives are on, and everything's good pretty much. We've got the OP started, so I can get ready to push. So, how pushback works in this, it sort of works a bit like GSX. You don't have to control it yourself; it just does it for you. So if I go to this ground services tab and go push, oh, there we go. Parking brake wasn't set. I will. So we want nose. Let me actually check outside because I'm never sure on this stand at Gatwick. See, we can taxi down there. I think I'll take that taxiway actually. Yeah. So we want nose to go to the left. So if I release the parking brake, we are now being pushed back. I don't know why the sides fit 3D. That's a bit weird. Right, okay, so we can start engine 2 now. Anti-collision can come on. And we can just wait for the engine to spool up. It's just the same, wait for it to get to 25 like in the NG. Also while I'm waiting, I can set trim. There you go, like that. So wait for it to get to 25 and then stick the fuel in. Fuel in. Yes, I got this aircraft recently, and it is I can't think of words to describe how much I am enjoying flying this. It is just amazing. Okay, fly engine 1. Yeah, it is just amazing. The way it flies, the way it handles, how much of it works, how solid it feels. Like when you're pushing the buttons, it actually feels like, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. The clicks just feel so solid. Probably this makes no sense, but yeah. Okay. Now it's not got us on the line because it doesn't know where the line is. Okay, oh yeah, I need to set the parking brake. Fuel in. So yeah, I really do like this aircraft. I think it is a game changer for X-Plane. It really exceeds anything else that is done for X-Plane. And one thing I really want to add as well is that I will not just be doing X-Plane videos now. I'll be doing both X-Plane and P3D. The P3D videos will stay because P3D has its uses, X-Plane has its uses. They're two different products, and they work in different scenarios. It's got to reach my headphones here. There we go. Okay, so that's a good start on both engines. We can switch the buses over now. We can take the APU out. We can switch the packs on. There we go. We can switch the probe heats on. The taxi lights and turn-offs on. They can go to continuous. And we can set flaps to 5. And then I can actually watch them go down because I've got a wing view set up. I downloaded someone's camera profiles and then adapted it myself. Because normally it's really hard to get wing views because you can't actually move the camera out of the cockpit. I think you can sort of glitch it out sometimes. I'm not sure how this guy did it. Maybe he actually edited the text file. So there we go, flaps have come down now. We can release parking brake and we can taxi out to 26 left, I believe. Yeah. So we'll just taxi down here. Get on the taxi line first. You can actually open the windows like in this, like in the Aerosoft Airbus. You can see. And it gets considerably louder. I'll keep that closed. Let me just update the QNH because I did set that about 20 minutes ago. 1014 now. Oh no, that's Rome. 1 second, let me set Gatwick's. Yeah, it's still 1019. Ugh. Yeah. Just a disclaimer, I may not be the best at flying this. It's got very realistic flight dynamics, and I'm not used to them yet. And if you see my normal videos, you know I'm not the best at flying, like hand flying aircraft. So yeah, it may take me a bit of getting used to. We may have a bit of a bad landing in Rome. But all my landings have been safe so far. They've not been comfortable, but they've been safe. Okay. So here's the runway. We are taxiing incredibly quickly. You barely need any power to get this thing moving. Because it's explaining you don't have the sticky ground bug like you do in FSX and PVG. Okay, line lights can come on. Strobes can also come on. We can go to TARA there. Like so. And we'll take this taxiway out here. Okay. Line up like so. Well, actually lined up reasonably well for once. And we can spool the engines like so, stable. Then I can go to my special camera preset and press toga. No, I can do the auto throttle first, but then yeah, because I've already pressed it, it's fine. Okay, power set. knots. V1, rotate. Okay, and that's positive rate. Gear can come up. Keep it on the flight director. Trim up a little bit. Like so. Very nice. Now you may have noticed then there's... Oh, okay. You may have noticed there was a sort of a little graphic in the bottom right corner. That's the thing that shows you where the auto throttles are compared to your actual real life throttles. Just because they're not motorized, they don't sync up, obviously. So that just informs you. It's quite a nice little feature, especially when you're taking manual control. Because like in the PMDG, what I'll do is sometimes I'll like my actual throttle will be in a different position to the auto throttle is, and suddenly my engines will spool up or spool down when I take manual throttle control. Okay. Stop manual flying. Unlock VNAV can come on. That can autopilot 1 can come on. These can go to off. Might as well take line lights off because it's daytime, like so. And starters, like so. Okay, flaps can come to 1. Actually, can come all the way up because we're accelerating quite quickly. Gear lever can come to off. That's quite a tricky one to get in the right place. I often put the gear down accidentally. Okay, auto rate can come to off as well. And we are away. Oh, and look at that cloud. Proper volumetric clouds. So nice. This is what I love about X-Plane. Look at that. This view. Hey. Looks so good. Okay, so we're just approaching 5,000 feet. I think we're going to hold at 5,000 as per the star. I can put this on the progress page. That seems a bit dim. Let me turn it right up. There we go. I'm going to put the weather radar on now. So if I put that on, put the tilt up a little bit so we're not catching any information from the ground. And WX can come on there. We can also zoom the ND out like so. There we go. Yeah, this aircraft is just so immersive. Like I actually I feel like I'm in the actual aircraft. I feel like I'm having to care for these passengers and like make sure they don't die. It's just weird. Like yesterday, these are the temperature things, and I was trying to make sure when I was at Rome the other day that I got the temperature right. Yeah, I don't think I ever bother with that in the PMDG, but you just feel like you care in this. I don't know what it is, and see, I'm syncing the heading up. I never do that. I really like this plane. You've probably noticed that by now. I can go to an outside view if I go view and circle a little bit. Very nice BA livery. Of course, they retired all these 737 Classics to. I think they retired some of them and sold some of them to Comair in South Africa. Yeah. Okay, so that's us away. We're starting climbing now. So I might as well set QNH to standard, which there isn't a standard button in this. You have to go to 1013, and you have to do it here as well, like so. I presume we're going to climb past 6,000. Actually, right, I'm going to go direct. Simply because I want to just go straight up, and I'm not actually sure where the altitude intervene button is on this. There should be a little button in the NG here, but this doesn't have it. I'm not sure why. That's okay though. So, yes, I will insert probably quite a lot of cinematic shots, and then I will talk to you on the descent into Rome. So, see you then. Okay, so welcome back. I put a lot of cinematic shots in there, but X-Plane does look very nice, so that's why. We are just descending into Rome now. It says drag required, so I'm going to put a little bit of speed brake out. There we go. Oh, can you see the camera shake? So nice. We landed on runway 25. Because well, that's what the winds are in favour of. The winds are from 260 at 9 knots. QNH on the ground is 1013, which is very convenient for us because that's standard. 30 degrees Celsius is down there. Ooh, very warm. What I'll probably do is not go to ground power, keep the APU on and keep one of the packs on. You don't keep both of them on when you're on the APU, but I'll keep one of them on just to keep the cabin cool for the next lot of passengers. Okay, seatbelt sign can come on, get everybody seated. Landing altitude, I'm not sure what it is actually. If I bring my charts up, I'll be able to check that. I think it looks like it's 58 feet. So if I set this here, oh, it's not that one, is it? It's this one. There we go, about that. There we go, that should do it. Apply a bit more speed brake. We're going to have auto brake 1 because the terminal is that we want to go to is right at the end of runway 25, so just be able to turn off and get on the terminal. I can't see Rome yet. Can't see Rome Airport yet. I think well, it might be actually down there. You can see a few lights. Oh no, that's not it. That's just a river. I'm not sure what it is. It's like over there. I'm gonna put the ND in a bit. I'm gonna put a fixed ring in. What I'm gonna try. It's a bit temperamental. You can't just put the runway name in. You have to actually put the beacon at the airport, like the NDB. And I'm not sure what that is. FCO maybe? FCO? No, I have done this before, so there is definitely a waypoint on here that will work. I just need to find it. OST maybe? OST. There we go. NDB up. Okay, we'll put one at 10, and we'll also put one at 3. There we go. 3 is when we want to be fully established by. I'm also going to go into heading select mode and go to 105. Bring that round. We can put the speed brake away now. Because the speed is exactly where we want it. It's coming up on 11,000 feet. The scenery is so nice. I believe this is just default Italy, but it's just they've done such a good job at X-Plane have. It just feels like I'm actually in Italy. I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect or anything, but because I don't want it to be like that, but I don't know. It just feels a lot more like I'm here than you get in FSX and P3D. Okay, let me put this to 110. I guess the worst thing about it is the dragging of the dials, and that's actually just reminding me I've got to put the ILS frequency in. So 110.15, 110. 15, and I'm going to put it in both sides. 15, and the course is, which is it? Just says FE, yeah, it's 248. So 248, 248, and 248. over here. We want to put the speed in. We're going to land with flaps 30. So 30 slash 132. 132. Like so. So that'll be our final approach speed. I'm going to put this on the legs page now. And we're going to pretty much use heading select. I also want to bring my vertical speed back, just so the green banana thing, and I believe it's actually called that, I heard it in the video, is just about here maybe. There we go, that's nice, that's what we want. I'll sync my raw throttles with the auto throttles. There we go. Okay, ND can zoom in again. We'll stick all the land lights on. It's a little bit hazy down there. Apart from that though, barely a cloud in sight. There's a few low level ones. Nice big lake there. I'm not sure what lake that is actually. I can check on SimBrief. I zoom in. Yeah, so that is. Well, I can't see what lake it is, but it's near. Brakinano. I butchered that. Just north of Rome. I must like research how to pronounce these place names before I say them. Okay, speed can come to 220. We're just going to fly around this arc and then intercept the localizer. So the cabin temperature is still alright. I can check up here. Yep, 22 degrees, very nice. It's on like managed mode, so that's okay. So coming off on flight level 60. That's when we go to local QNH, but local QNH is standard, so no need to change it. I'm not sure if any of Rome will be modelled. I'm pretty sure that you need scenery for that. Like, one downside of X-Plane is a lot of like landmarks and things that aren't modelled by default. The upside is you can get loads of scenery. Like, I've got some freeware scenery that adds in all the major buildings in London. I'll have to get on for Rome though. Should have really done it before I recorded this video, but oh well. I'll be doing more videos in X-Plane. Okay. Heading is coming round. Bring it around to 150. I think we have completed this turn. I'll go to flaps 1. Yeah, there's trim going crazy. Okay, flaps 1. Can't yet see the airport. This me moving like the camera around and stuff and pressing buttons and jumping to views. That's just part of default X-Plane, by the way. That isn't like easy lock or anything, but it's very nice. Okay, 200 knots set. Okay, heading can go around to 180, and we will arm the localizer. We'll also go to flaps 2. We'll put these lights on and put the starters to continuous. And down we're quite high. Let's a bit of speed rate and the descent rate. Let's let 190 as well. Actually 180. Okay, we're turning on the localizer now. We should be okay to intercept the approach. Yes, we have. There we go. Just about made that. I'm not sure what the max speed for flaps 5 in this is. 225, okay. Flaps 5 set. Yeah, we're at 200. Always good. We've got quite a few miles to establish. 248 is the heading here. Missed approach altitude is 2000. So I'll set that now. Like so. And that 170. Oh, there's the airfield, closer than I expected. Gonna want to put more speed brake out. We should be alright. Does it say the max speed for flaps 10 here? Yeah, 210. Okay, we can get to flaps 10. We're alright with the speed. Okay, ND all the way in. I'm going to set final approach speed now. 132. Okay, drop the gear. That should slow me down. I'm still 5 nautical out, we're alright. Flaps 15. Okay, Spirit can now come in. And it can come armed. Flaps 25. Yeah, the gear just enabled us to drop our speed very nicely. So, lined up, flaps 30. Osprey set, Osprey armed, starts continuous, all the lights on. We look all good to land. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. There we go. I will include some replays. I'm not sure if I'll do. Yeah, I think I'll do them as soon as I land. Alright, no, actually, no, I've changed my mind. I'm going to taxi to stand outside the video, then I'll put them at the end of the video. Okay. My throttle. Okay, my aircraft. Okay. Aerodynamics are very, very realistic in this. Like, I've not got... I might fail to flare it that well, because you really do have to yank the nose up. That's what I've found anyway. Landing. See, I'm a little bit all over the place. It's fun, it's fun. Yeah. Flare it. And we're down. Reverses. I'm not sure what happened to the GPWS countdown, that was a bit weird. It was fine though, I managed it. Due to the immersion, you can really get a good idea of the altitude. And you have to hold the reverses out, which I'm still getting used to. Okay, reverses retract. Also brake. can come to off. I don't think that was too bad. Could have been better, but that's the best landing I've done so far in this, to be honest. And we shall vacate here, and that is the terminal we're going to over there. Preferably I want to get on that stand on the corner. Okay, whoa, nose turns so well on this thing. Okay, so that's the line of lights off. We can start the APU and just taxi to stand. I will actually stop here and just clean up. So there you go. So that flaps up, so begin. TA only. Might as well just take these lights off. Stars can come to off as well. Strobe can come to off. And we can taxi to stand now. So just simple taxi. I'll bring up the charts to just double check everything. So we're on Bravo Foxtrot at the moment. So if we go down onto Hotel Tango, Mike, and then 706 if it's free. That was a very enjoyable flight. I'm not sure how well it's going to go down with me doing an X-plane, and I did just start the clock. I forgot to start the clock for the actual flight, which is a bit annoying. But well. Take that off. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do please leave a like. And yeah, I'm really not sure how this is going to go down with it being X-plane. I hope that people are going to be smart about it, essentially, and not rant for me using X-plane. Because I mean, it's just a sim. Use what sim you want, and let other people use what sims they want. I mean, and I think X-plane does have a lot of potential, and well, this aircraft meets a lot of that potential. It's really nice aircraft. Okay, buses can go over. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, the screen just glitched out right as I said something nice about the aircraft. That might be an actual 737 thing, though, you don't know. This is a very old aircraft. And like you may have noticed, the gear notifiers they were on red on the descent. That actually happens in the real aircraft. Right, okay, 706 just around here. Now remember, there will be the replays in a minute, so don't click off the video quite yet if you want to see them. I think this is actually a heavy stand. Oh well. We have got safe dock here. I'm not sure if it works though. I don't think it does. About here. Boop. Okay, power on. Engines out. TCAS off. Hydraulics off. Packs, we'll keep one on. Process heats can come off. All the fuel pumps except from the APU fuel pump can come off, and we can release everybody and take the anti-collision off. So yeah, that was a very nice flight. And I've already said the leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more and everything. So yeah, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.
Flight slow.